Hey Sunshine fam, I'm back. I know it's been a little while. I've been dealing with a lot in the past month or so. First and foremost, welcome to my channel. If you're new, hit the subscribe button below, the notification bell, share, like, comment. All those things help distribute my videos to other people on YouTube. So if you can do all of them, or at the very least, please comment and like my videos. I'm starting to think that I should just hang it up because not a lot of people are watching. Nobody's commenting anymore. Nobody's liking them. I don't know if YouTube is becoming a thing of the past because of TikTok or whatever. But hopefully you can hear me over the car noise because it's really warm outside and I need to have the air on. So my energy level is kind of low because I'm super tired today, but I just wanted to touch base with you guys and let you guys know what all has been going on. So the last vlog video I did was, I believe, July 20th or 22nd or something like that. And I touched base with you about a family member that we're having, you know, my immediate family is having an issue. It's not me, it's not my kids, it's another family member. We did get more information. I'm still not gonna go into great detail. If you want to know more, you can go to my YouTube or my new Facebook page, which is Chloe Murphy, and private message me there. I don't really get on Twitter at all because the last time I checked my Twitter, which was some time ago, I only had like 5 or 6 followers. So I don't really go on my Twitter too much because I keep asking you guys to follow me on Twitter, and I don't know if you guys don't have a Twitter or whatever, because now everything is Instagram and TikTok and all this stuff. But if you do have a Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter. My name there is Chloe.lb40. I'm thinking of maybe changing the name to Chloe Murphy. That is not my real name, so don't try to look me up under that name. Even the last name is not my last name. So anyway, so let's get into this. I've been dealing with a lot emotionally, and it started about 3 to 4 weeks ago. As you know, Sea Dog's cousin, Brandy, has been living with us since about June. And about a month ago, like right before the end of July, our landlord started getting on her case, saying that the lease had ended on June 30th and she shouldn't have even been there after that time, and I shouldn't be there. And so Brandy was kind of coming down hard on me that, you know, the landlord isn't going to drop a new lease until I move out. And I'll get into that in a minute, because that's changed a little bit too. So she was kind of coming down hard on me. Her boyfriend is also being kicked out of his apartment. Nothing that he did, but apparently he lives in an apartment below a bar, and the bar owner wants to use the space from the apartment as part of his bar, so he wants him out, and so he has to be out by September 1st. So and yes, I am still in Minnesota, and hopefully this will be the last time I can say that on these videos. So she was kind of coming down hard on me because she didn't know what she was going to do. The landlord only gave her 9 days to get out, and then when Sea Dog found out about it, he scheduled a meeting with the 3 of us and the landlord to discuss it. And at that time, the landlord said, "Oh no, Brandy can stay." And she turned to me and she's like, "Well, are you planning on leaving?" And I'm like, "Yeah, September 1st at the latest." And that was the end of her conversation with me. She was literally in the apartment no longer than like 30 seconds, because that's kind of the way she rolls. So it was determined that Brandy could stay and that her boyfriend could move in. And so since then, I guess our next door neighbor is moving out. She found a house. So Brandy and Sea-Dog and Brandy's boyfriend are going to be moving into that apartment because it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, whereas ours is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. And so that's what's going on with them. So in the meantime, about a week or so ago, I'm sitting there playing my game on my phone on one of my days off, and all of a sudden I get this message from an ex-relative of mine, and she had some concerns about Silver Mist, about something that Silver Mist had posted on her Facebook page. And she doesn't, this person doesn't say hi to me, doesn't say how are you doing. I hadn't talked to her since about January. And I thought that she had blocked me. She claims that she didn't. I know that she did. But that aside, so she comes on and she's like, so confused. What's going on with you and Silver Mist? It sounds like you guys have lost focus. And I'm like, that's literally how she started the conversation with me. Just like out of the blue. And I'm like, well, hello to you too. And she's like, yeah, it's been a while. So what's going on with you and Silver Mist? And I'm like, nothing. Everything's fine with us. And so after about 45 minutes of her bashing me that I don't care about my kids, she comes on and she's like, well, let me pull up I did block her, but I did save some of the conversation. So hang on just one second if I can get into it. No, let's see here. Let's go to a different one where it's more recent. So after about 45 minutes of her bashing me and basically calling me a horrible mom, she says this to me. She said, you want the kids to grow up, so move out. They need a life of their own. You've talked about moving to California for years. You are still being a burden to them. And I went, who does she think she is? So I went out and I talked to Sea-Dog and Brandy, and I'm like, are you telling this person that I'm being a burden to you? And they're like, no. And so I read them the whole conversation. They couldn't believe that she was saying this about me. So I noodled on it for a few minutes on how I wanted to respond to her. And I could have continued the conversation and I could have gotten nasty with her, but I decided to take the high road. So I responded by saying, okay, listen, you're the one using exclamation points in your messages. You don't talk to me for months and you start this conversation. Crud, hold on a second. And you start this conversation with an accusatory tone that I don't care about my daughter over posting she made. I'm sorry you feel you have the right to parent me. I don't know what Brandy or Sea-Dog may be saying to you, but this conversation and my association with you is over. I pray you can find peace in your life. I have 2 parents of my own, and if you feel I'm being a burden, that's your interpretation, and I pity you for that. So then after I sent it, I blocked her and deleted the conversation. And that was with my main Facebook page, the way that she knew me. Somehow she found my Chloe page, I don't know how, and she messaged me on there calling me a squatter. And laughing about the fact that I said that she was parenting me, and I didn't keep any of that conversation. So I read what she wrote. I deleted it. I blocked her from Messenger and Facebook on that page as well. So if the person that's watching this is, or that sent that information to me is watching this right now, I don't appreciate you accusing me of not caring about my children. You don't know me. You don't know how the length that I have gone through to take care of my kids and to make sure that my kids had what they needed growing up. You don't know the situation between me and Sea-Dog and Brandy. Because the information that you got had been 2 weeks prior. And for you to come and attack me over a message that Silver Mist posted on her page. That's, but you know, if you have concerns about my kids or about your nieces and nephews, you need to go directly to them and stop putting me in the middle of it. So I am still very upset with what she had to say to me. Like I said, she hadn't talked to me in about 8 months. She didn't know what was going on. She was getting her information secondhand. And as a matter of fact, when I told her about Brandy's boyfriend and mentioned him by name, she's like, well, who's this person? And yet she had told me that she was in contact with Brandy. Well, if you were in contact with Brandy, you would have had to ask me who the name was. You would have known that that was Brandy's boyfriend. So I would appreciate you, if you are subscribed to me, the person that I'm talking to, if you are subscribed to me, please unsubscribe, because I'm not quite sure how to delete you from my YouTube channel. I don't want any comments from you. I don't want any more contact with you. If that's the way you want to be towards me, you know, after all I've done for you in the past, helping you out of a very abusive relationship. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I will not respond to any of your comments. If you do make a comment on this video or any other videos, I will be deleting them and I will be reporting you. So I don't want anything to do with you anymore. And that's strictly for the person I'm talking to. And I'm not going to call you out by name, because I'm not like that. So anyway, the situation with my move has been changed slightly. The reason that it has taken me so long to move and why it keeps getting delayed is strictly to do with money. I don't have the money to move that far away. So, sorry, I keep looking around. I'm at a park and people are walking around. So, this guy's got me a little shady. So, I'm going to lock my door. So, in any case, please go behind my car. Thank you. Don't try to get into my car. Don't try to hijack my car. Thank you very much. Yeah, we've had a lot of carjackings around. I'm sure that they're rampant in your area too. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make half the trip now. Sea-Dog has offered, I did not ask him, Sea-Dog has offered to help me with the drive. He does have vacation time coming, so he will get paid for that. So I will be making half the trip. Right now, I will be leaving on September 1st, regardless of anything else. September 1st is my day. I will be living with another family member for 6 months, and hopefully in that amount of time I can get the money up so that I can move the rest of the way and then make it out to California. So I will be leaving the state. I'll be leaving Minnesota. There's many different reasons for that. One is the weather. A big part of it is family issues that I have been dealing with my entire life. And this stress about me moving out and all this stuff. Getting into that a little bit more, the landlord decided to tell Brandy about a week ago that I'm manipulating Sea-Dog. Apparently, Sea-Dog found out from Brandy that the landlord said this to him this past Wednesday, and he didn't let me know until Saturday, and that was after talking to Silver Mist and Clary, and then going over and visiting with my parents and discussing it with them first. So I've had a lot of stress. I've had a lot of pressure, more than I cared to have, and I was going to go out door dashing on Sunday, but halfway to where I go door dashing, I started tearing up in the car. I started having a breakdown, and so I ended up going over to my parents and talking to them for a while, and walked in the door, and I was just bawling my eyes out because of all this crap that's going on. So that's why you haven't been seeing me on my YouTube channel or on Facebook or anything. So for that, I apologize. I'm sorry that this isn't a happier video, but I just needed to put this out so that you guys know I am still around. things are starting to move forward, and in 2 weeks I will be leaving Minnesota. I'm not going to tell you exactly where I'm going yet until I get there, and even then I may be secretive as to what city I'll be living in. Only a handful of you know, and so if you do know, please do not put it in the comments below, because I am a very private person, and the person that I'm living with is going to be doing YouTube videos as well, and I want to protect her privacy as well. So it is a family member, and she may be part of some of my videos, I don't know, so it's up to her if she wants to be a part of them or not. So I hope that your days have been going better. I'm probably close to the end of my time now. I haven't been timing it, so I'm going to go ahead and start letting you guys go. But please comment. Please be respectful in the comment section. Please share my videos, any of them, all of them, whatever. Please like my videos. I really hope you're still watching me. Let me know if you still want me to keep doing YouTube. Otherwise, I'm just going to hang it up, and this might be my last one. So I do plan on doing some more Adventures with Chloe videos from here down to where I'm going, and then when I get there, and then over to California. So if you want those kind of videos, I can certainly do those. It's just going to take me a while to upload all of them. I might give you like sneak peeks like I've been doing until I can get software that I can do editing. So anyway, hope you guys have a sunny day, a better day than mine, and we'll see you guys on the next one.